Something that's come up for me over and over and over for the last year, whatever, is that you get what you're afraid of.
Yes.
It becomes the focus.
If fear is based on the strongest belief, then yes.
That's what I was going to ask. Translating it to what you're saying, or extrapolating what you're saying today, then that's because you wouldn't be afraid of it if you didn't believe that it were true.
Not really. But again, it's all about how you use your fear. In other words, again, remember when we talked about the idea of redefining everything. You can even redefine your fear. You can feel it, but then redefine it. What is fear? Well, I'll give you some hints. Fear is exactly the same energy as joy. It's exactly the same energy, but it's being filtered through belief systems that are out of alignment with your true self. And that's why it's felt as fear. The fear is there, therefore, as a messenger saying, hey, you have belief systems that are out of alignment with your truth, and therefore you're feeling your very own energy in this vibrational way that you translate as fear. So I'm here to let you know you have a belief that's out of alignment. So fear in that sense is a good thing.
Right.
It puts you in touch with the fact that you have a belief you might want to change. So if you redefine fear in that way, then it's okay to feel it, and it's okay to use it in a positive way. And thus, when you use it in a positive way, you'll make it less likely that you need to experience it as fear in the future, and in fact, you will start experiencing it more as joy, or excitement, or curiosity. You follow me?
Yeah, I do. And again, thinking another step further for me is...
What is the thing you keep doing over and over and over again?
Me personally?
Well, you brought it up. If you want to go into that detail and make it personal, that's all right. If you don't, we can leave it general.
Well, no, I don't. Offhand right now, I don't know, because I am in a big state of flux, so I just...
Big state of flux.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
A state of big flux?
All right, yes, and?
Well, it doesn't feel like anything's that constant right now in my life.
Well, that's all right. Is there something wrong with that?
No.
Oh, all right. So you are okay with where you're at? Yes, no, maybe?
Not completely no.
Oh, all right. So where would you like to be?
Somewhere else? No, I'm kidding. Well, I know the right answer is where I'm at.
Well, but are you doing the things that really give you joy in your life?
More than I used to.
More means
well, no, I had
no.
I said more than I used to.
Yes, I know. I'm having some fun with you.
Believe me, that's a big step.
All right. Well, then you're on the path of continuing to do more and more and more of the things that excite you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are feeling in a state of flux, you could probably be doing even more.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, you see how quick that response was? Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, then do it. What's stopping you? Oh, that's a good question, Bashar. What's stopping you?
I just wanted to ask you about fear.
Yeah, well, we're talking about fear. We're talking about fear. What's stopping you?
Well, I know the right answer is me, but...
But what specifically? What are you afraid of?
Don't deserve it, screw up, hurt people.
Are these real beliefs?
Expected.
Are these real beliefs?
At some point, some of them have been, yeah.
Oh, all
they've
right.
been deep, too.
And where did you buy those from? Would you like to sell them back?
Oh, yeah.
Well, go ahead. What's stopping you?
Well, I don't, it's just been
See,
a
here's the
process.
perfect issue and the perfect example and analogy of foundational beliefs. You are already aware of certain beliefs that you may have bought into, such as I don't deserve it and so forth, and you can actually readily bring them to the forefront of your consciousness and speak them aloud, and yet, still, you feel stuck in certain areas. Yes?
Oh, yeah.
Therefore, the fact that you've already discovered a belief such as, I don't deserve it, and yet you're still feeling stuck, means there's a fundamental belief even under that one you haven't found, that you need to find.
Yeah.
Such as, I may be aware of a belief like, I don't deserve it, and I may think that when I discover that belief, I've dealt with it, but either I really haven't dealt with it, or there is another belief that actually prevents me from dealing with it. Those are beliefs too.
Right.
So you have to find out if it goes that deep, and if it's phrased in such a way that one belief actually prevents you from finding even the idea that you have another belief.
Yes.
You see?
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, you need to dive a little more deeply then. But the process is the same. All you need to do is go deeper with it. and say, if I've discovered a belief and identified it and still I'm behaving as if I have it, there must be another thing about how I'm relating to that belief that involves another belief that's still allowing this belief to seem the most likely thing to do.
Right.
Does that make sense to you?
Total.
Does that help you?
Yeah, any hints?
Well, I already gave you some hints.
No, I mean where to... Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I just told you.
Oh, okay.
You named a belief.
Right.
I don't deserve it.
Right.
Do you still believe that?
I'm learning not to.
You're learning not to.
Well, that's all I can say.
All right. Here's the question, and here's a hint, and here's how to dig. Ask yourself this question. How does it serve me to keep believing that? And don't say it doesn't serve me, because if it didn't, you wouldn't still do it.
Oh, well, then I'd have to put up or shut up.
Oh, all right. And what's so scary about putting up or shutting up?
Well, then you could get slapped down and kicked around.
By whom?
By those people who don't think that you should put up.
Those people. Ooh, scary, those people.
They are.
They are. No, they're not. You make them that way. You give them your power and make them use your power to scare you.
Right. Oh, I know this is all true.
Yes, but...
Well, so
But
the magic wand?
But it serves you to not change it. Because you believe that if you change it, things will actually get worse. That's your belief.
Oh.
You just said it. I'll have to put up or shut up. And that means somebody's going to try and slap me down. You just said it. If I actually make the change to be myself, I'm actually going to have more problems. So you're equating the idea of being yourself with even more difficulty. And that's, of course, why you don't move in that direction.
Right.
Because it's less beneficial in your mind to be yourself than it is to stay exactly where you are.
Right.
So you've made that equation, you've made that connection. There's the belief you need to deal with and find out why you have that belief and get in touch with being able to change that. You have to disassociate yourself from why you have that belief. You have to take it apart, disassemble it, and find out why you believe that being yourself is actually more dangerous than not being yourself. You have to find out the beliefs that support that idea.
Because I know how to piss off people really well.
But so what? So what if you, as you say, piss them off? So what? Who cares? I piss people off all the time, I'm sure, on your planet. I don't care. I know who I am. If they want to be pissed off, then let them be pissed off because I love them enough to let them be pissed off at me.
Oh, but it's my fault if I piss them off. I've done something wrong. I haven't communicated clearly and effectively enough in order to avoid doing that. I'm bad. If that's the reaction I get, then I'm bad because I got a bad reaction.
I see. All right, well, poor you.
I know. Where are the tissues?
All right. Well, that's all right. You can say, okay, I messed up, I made a mistake, or I didn't, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Is this an opportunity for me to improve myself? Yes, it is. Will I use it that way? Yes, I will. Therefore, I've learned something from it. Yes, I have. I will move forward. Thank you. I've used it in a positive way.
Thank you.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.